cracks begin to show. Leave the past begin to show.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Back for another night, huh? Well, MARC sent me a really important piece of information. I've been having trouble on pulling this thing up, but I think we found a camera. That's right, guys. This ain't no Wish special. Sure as hell is not an eBay, not even an Amazon. In fact, it's from a website that I can't even pronounce. So I'm wondering, is he going to get this for a good deal or what? I mean, I'm trying so hard to be able to share it. In fact, if I could get Mars to show up and talk about it, that'd be equally greater. This thing, we're going to go over the specs, but I would love to actually pull up shopping for it. I wonder how he found it, because this website don't even look really legit. I mean, yeah, it is legit, but just think, guys, we've come a long way. All this over a camera. The day I find that camera is the day we succeed. It's probably what he's thinking. I want to say hey to everybody in the chat. Let's see who else in the chat. That's right, High on Sleep. He's always getting scammed. I don't even know why. He's such a nice guy. Hello, Joshy Washy. Now, Carlos looks like the guy that slept with Fez's mom and they had Carlos. That's what that was. So anyway, I don't know what Mars is into right now. He could be at work. Hopefully he sees this and he wants to join. Mars, I put the link in the chat if you want to come by. Y'all need to go over to Mars's social media sites and tell him we're talking about him. Tell him to come on over. See, last night was a different story. I thought we were going to stream his stream. I guess not. Told there would be punch and pie. We got plenty of it. He remembered this. Oh, you must be talking about the thumbnail. Yeah, did you all like his thumbnail for tonight's episode? Yeah. Excuse me, camera. Yeah, he's Fargo Fleet. Hashtag Fargo Fleet. Oh, God. No, he was lurking in the chat, though, and I bet he's here now. He just don't want to show up. Come on, say something, Mars. I know you're watching. He already did. He got mad last night. At the very end, a couple people reached out and pointed out to me that he showed up. He said he's done with all of us. We're all getting the boot, guys. Punch and pie. Ah, damn. I got an emote for that? So who's Mr. Pistol Deck? This is a new face. They said I can't be doing this all the time. This music's not fucking rocking. Let's see. You want to go back to that one thing I did? There we go. Let's see what's cracking, y'all. Uh-oh, I seen him Gray in the chat. Be cool if Gray can come up. Who's trolling?
Better know what you're doing, dickhead.
No one's trolling.
Oxygen on the
You know, I actually thought about streaming some MARC videos. You want to put some MARC videos on? Yeah, let's watch some MARC World videos. MARC World. Something to keep you guys entertained. Let's watch this one. This looks interesting.
So all these haters been hitting me up lately. I'm gonna start an Instagram page where I'm gonna start arguing with all the haters. It's gonna be a new series, new episode. Yeah, pretty much be some crazy arguments, you know, on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Speak to the haters, also the fans. So all be recorded. Not only that, fuck, I'd even fight a hater in a parking lot for cash. In fact, I'd fight Pino. Honestly, I mean, seriously, I feel like I could kick Pino's ass. You know, white dude tries to act like a black dude, has the gold teeth, dreadlocks.
Oh yeah, he might get me for copyright. Y'all better not give him the idea though.
Make a bag off of it, you know. But man, I'd fucking hit that dude right in the chin, knock him out straight, dude. I seen him fight the video, you know, the video with 1090, man. That shit. You know, he was wearing brass knuckles, so it was all unfair. So if it was with me, man, definitely in the ring with gloves, I'd win KO easily. He looks like a fucking Florida crackhead bitch, basically, so. Yeah, whatever.
Hey guys, I'm walking to get some food and shit, but rough day today. But new series. Any of my fans that want to be interviewed about their addiction, going to jail, anything like that,
Come interview
hit me up
me.
for
Come
an
interview
interview.
me.
We'll do an interview. Hey guys, I'm watching.
This one's gonna be good, y'all.
Alright guys, so you know, a lot of the videos I make are jokes. Um, I do story videos, but today we're gonna do change it up a little bit and do a current event video. There's a big case going on in the news right now. It's really big on Fox News. Um, it's pretty much the new Chris Watts case. If you guys don't know what the Chris Watts case was, it was a super notorious case. That was a media storm. Or if you can remember back, when that cop accidentally went to the wrong apartment, killed that black dude, big media thing, or that one girl that killed her kid, O.J. Simpson. Well, this video is about Gabby Petito. Huge story right now. So this girl Gabby Petito and her boyfriend Brian Laundrie, they both lived in Florida. Gabby Petito is from the East Coast. She moved down to Florida, got with a boyfriend named Brian Laundrie. They had been together a long time, been living together. Well, Gabby Petito had a job, right? And she started this YouTube channel while she was working this job, right? Similar to me. And she was like, you know what? I bet if I quit my job, get a van, travel, she quit her job because she was like, well, if we travel across the United States, we can go through these national parks. Her and her boyfriend planned out this huge adventure trip where they were going to drive through all these landmarks throughout the United States, like Yellowstone. They drove through Kansas, and on the way they stopped through all these national parks, like the Grand Canyon stuff. And she was like, if I start vlogging with my boyfriend, it's just like on YouTube, like if you make videos where you're in the Grand Canyon and doing these vlogs, and filming this crazy adventure, she's gonna get a lot of views. A lot of people are gonna want to see that. So she had this vlog channel. She's working this job. She's like, I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna go full time. I'm gonna do this, similar to what I did. I just quit my job. I'm no longer employed. I'm now a full-time YouTuber.
Let me ask a question. Did she have to have a camera first? Oh man.
And the benefit of that is, now I got more time to focus on YouTube. With more time, I don't have a job in the way. Now I can spend all this time on these videos. The channel can get bigger, and then eventually
bigger cameras,
And this is what she had in mind. She was gonna go see all these landmarks, film it, go on this romantic vacation with her boyfriend. I think it was 4 months long. Probably wrong, but so they went out to these national parks, right? Well, as they were driving, the police pulled her over, her and her boyfriend. So they got this van. I think it was her van. Her boyfriend was driving. She was sitting in the passenger seat. Police pulled her over. Now, Gabby Petito, she's like this fine looking, nice young, like blonde haired girl. Grew up middle class family, probably had white collar parents. Just like a cute blonde girl, dressed nice. And then she had a boyfriend, Brian Laundrie, kind of an introvert, very beta, shaved head, kind of just like he's like a, what do you call him? He's basic. He's a basic bitch, right? Like, you saw him, they'd be like, "Ah, that dude is so basic." Yeah, he's a basic bitch. I'm not trying to make a joke about this. This is a serious video. What happened to this girl is very sad. But so they had a domestic dispute, right, inside of a store. So as they are traveling out west, they stopped at like a store. They got in this huge fight, right? Pushing, shoving, you know, getting into it. I don't know what the fight was about, but maybe, you know, it was just a domestic dispute. I don't know, maybe like she was cheating or he was cheating, and why are you cheating on me, girl? Why are you cheating? And they were fighting in the store, pushing up. It was a big enough deal for somebody to call the police, you know, because they saw them arguing and fighting. So somebody called the cops, right? So they're leaving the store, they're driving, they get pulled over by the police. Brian Laundrie's driving, she's in the passenger seat. They separate them.
Gabby Potato.
Right? Brian Laundrie, he had scratch marks on his face, like they were arguing, and like she scratched him, right?
Hey, look, real quick. Who can we get to play as Mars if we ever have this movie deal take off? Is there a way we can like hire Post Malone to come do it?
Into like panic mode, like she's crying. You can tell she's never been in trouble with the law before. She never talked to cops before, probably, and she's crying, and like she instantly tries to go into cover mode because she doesn't want her boyfriend to go to jail. You know, she's out in the middle of nowhere. She's scared, and you know, they get in this fight, right? And like I think like she was probably trying to cover for him. I'm sure she was fighting too. Like it wasn't just like him, you know. You know, she probably scratched him, whatever. Like, cheating on me, cheating on, like, you know, like fighting. And she's like, "Oh no, I was just trying to get the phone away."
This might be the part that Fargo was talking about when he was reenacting the whole thing.
Laundrie, we're gonna take you to a hotel because the cops split them up for the night. They're like, "You can go to a hotel. You guys need to stay separate places."
Yeah.
And she was all scared. She's like, "Well, am I far away?" Because they're out in the middle of the desert, right? And like, she's like, "Am I far away from a hotel? I don't drive the van by myself. You know, I don't know where to go."
Yeah, man, it's gonna be Machine Gun Kelly playing Mars.
Whatever. Well, so they each stay the night in a separate hotel. I assume they meet up in the morning. They go back on their trip, right? Shortly after that, Gabby goes missing, right? So her boyfriend goes back to Florida, right? Doesn't say anything, and immediately gets a lawyer. Now, I don't know about you. Me,
Yes.
this sounds suspicious.
Restaurant.
Like, wouldn't he go back? Like, isn't his family gonna be like, "Hey, where's Gabby?" Or, "You came home early," you know? Asking all these crazy questions. And so he gets back, doesn't say anything. Well, eventually, you know, the family of Gabby, the Petito family, is like, "Where is Gabby?" So they ask him. He doesn't say anything. He immediately gets a lawyer. The lawyer advises him not to say anything. When you get arrested for a crime,
Hey, what's up, Adam? You didn't miss
lawyer
anything,
will always
man.
tell you not to say anything. If you start saying stuff, it's going to get used as evidence against you. So the family, the Petito family, goes over to, like, they get in this big mob rally, right? They go to Brian Laundrie's house, big rally of like her family, friends, the community. They're all outside his house, and they're like, "Where is Gabby? Where is
Would you
Gabby?
say it was like a Klan rally, Mars?
And like, you know, because they've probably been calling him, trying to talk to him. He's not answering, you know. He's like, just not saying anything, you know. And you think he'd be concerned, right? You think he'd be like, you know, but that this ties into it. He probably killed her. And so they all rallied outside of his house. He just didn't say anything. They want, you know, the family want answers because this young lady's missing. And so he gets the lawyer, tells him not to say anything. The media's talking to him. The police were like pleading to him on Twitter, and police were pleading to him like, "Please help us find this girl," you know, because you think he'd be concerned. You know, it's her fucking fiance. They were getting married. You know, I mean, it's like the Chris Watts case, the way how it's big on the media. It's not as bad as Chris Watts, 'cause Chris Watts killed his kids, and that was horrible. I mean, it's bad. I'm not trying to disregard it, but Chris Watts was a lot worse. But, yeah, so her body was found today. They found her body today. So after they all went to his house for the next few, like 3 days, right? Big search parties. They were going to all the landmarks they were at. They had search parties.
Oh, he
Like
heard the
all
word
going
parties
like
and
through
fucking
like
woke up, didn't
the
he?
national parks they stopped at, because they did this Wild West like Grand Canyon like trip, make your YouTube channel big. So they're going to all these spots, big people, like just massive. Everybody was looking, helicopters, looking for this young lady, right? Well, they end up finding a body, which is fucking insane. Like, it's insane. They found a body. It's believed to be Gabby Petito's. So who else would it be? She had tattoos on her body, and so the tattoos resemble hers, and they now have admitted, the police, that they found a body. Now, the police did press conferences even before they found the body. The media was like, you think this is a homicide? Because it's obvious. It is a homicide. Like, it's the fact that this guy did not say anything, didn't try to help police. It's like he's trying to cover something up. They had domestics before it. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit after I get done explaining what happened to Gabby Petito. I'm going to tell you about people I met, that domestics. It's usually these real quiet, submissive guys. They usually beat their girl behind closed doors, So, they fucking find her body. Now, a lot of people were speculating, and I know this was on Lockdown 23-1. He was saying, well, maybe he killed her on accident, and he knows he's going to get a manslaughter charge, so he went home. Well, dude, if you killed your girl on accident, or she fell off a cliff, or you accidentally pushed her off a cliff or something, you call 911 immediately, and you'd be like, my girl fell off a cliff, she just died, even if he pushed her off, maybe he'd lie and say she did, he'd be concerned, be freaking out. This dude killed her, and he's trying to cover it up. So it's believed, not 100%, but it's believed that he had strangled her to death. That's what they think. I mean, he could have probably beat her with a rock or something, but so they're out there at this national park. They started having an argument. This is right after they just had the domestic, maybe a day later. Started arguing again. I don't know what the argument is about, but maybe she cheated on him, he cheated. They were just having these bullshit arguments. I've been with girls before, and like they have, we have these stupid arguments. You may get mad and yell something. Then after you get in this big argument, you take it back and you're like, oh, that was fucking dumb. Why'd I say that? I just said because I was mad. But, maybe, you cheating on me, ho. You cheating on me, ho. Or she like, I ain't cheating. I ain't with that man. Why didn't you tell me about that? You're cheating. You're cheating on me. And, well, so they get in this big argument. Well, what I speculate, they get in an argument. He fucking strangles her in a fit of rage. Because this is like Chris Watts, a submissive, quiet guy. He probably just exploded, strangled her to death. And then right after that, he was like, what the fuck did I just do? Freaks out, leaves her, drives home, gets a lawyer. Now he's not saying anything. Now he's probably got who knows what he's going to do. I don't know what his legal defense would be. He's probably going to try to get the best deal he can get. I think that this is gonna, the fact that he didn't say anything, or he should at least call the cops right after he killed her and like said something. I accidentally, I don't know. Well, now the prosecution's gonna look at this and be like, oh well, she's dead. He obviously killed her, and then he went home, didn't say anything, lawyered up. That shows like lack of remorse. So I'm pretty sure. We'll see how this case comes out. He's probably going to get arrested eventually, obviously. I'm sure he knows that. I'm sure he's at home. He's scared. He's probably looking up videos about himself, seeing what people are saying on YouTube. Sees this video, sees me talking about him. He's freaking out. He knows they're on me. He's probably like, damn, this dude just explained everything I just did. Now, I told you guys the story. Some of that was just my speculation, so it's not, like, it's not 100% accurate. However, it is professional advice. It's just unlicensed. So, I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Pretty fucked up, big media thing. I tried looking up the girl's YouTube channel. Maybe the family took it down or something, or maybe it's not under her real name. Just sad, man. Sad about what happened to her. I feel bad for her. I feel bad for the family. I hope they give this dude 100 years, man, because I think it's wrong. I don't know. So I used to know, so back when I was out partying as a youngster, when I was telling you guys about how we used to stay in these shitty hotels, and then people that weren't even in our friend group would come over, or maybe they kind of know somebody. Well, all these other dirtbag kids would come. Well, there was this couple, right? This dude, he was like probably like 17, 18. He had a girlfriend that was like 16. They were like high school sweethearts. The dude was kind of like a dirtbag, like, you know, he was still in high school or maybe just dropped out. But you could tell he was gonna be like the type of dude, like he had the shaved head, like a barbed wire tattoo, some baggy jeans on. He was kind of like just a dirtbag. Like you could kind of tell like he was gonna be the dude that would be drinking, beating his wife someday. Well, he was with this chick, right? And like they'd always be telling me like, yeah, dude, he beats on her. And it's crazy, dude. Like how I explained to that dude's basic. All these women that get beat by these dudes, they always get with these dudes that like are like way more unattractive than them. They could like easily get with the dude that's like way better looking, you know, went to college, has money, whatever. But like they just, for some reason, they just stay with these dirtbags. And I believe it's because they probably have low self-esteem. They have self-esteem issues. Maybe they look in the mirror and they don't feel like they're that fine, you know, like they really are, right? I mean, this chick, like, she had like a big ass, right? Just sexy, fucking fine ass chick. Like, you know, A plus. Like, I personally like girls with big asses or big boobs, one or the other. The girl I'm with now doesn't really have either, but she has good personalities, whatever. Not saying it's bad, just saying it's not like, you know, like baby mama, you know. But you know, they would get in these domestics, right? And this dude like beat on her. Well, they ended up the girl's parents called the cops on them. They got a restraining order. They weren't supposed to be together. They reunited because we got this hotel. Now they can be together without you know, like anyone interfering, and they can be together secretly. Well, like the dude was laying on the bed and she was on top of him. She was like, no, we can be together now. And like they're all happy and shit. Next day, dude put a cigarette out on her arm. He was beating on her. I think a day later, dude, I drove my old Prius over there. I was going over there to hang out. The bitch was in the bathroom, right? And when I say the bitch, I'm not talking about Gabby Petito anymore. She was a nice young lady. But the girl I'm talking about at the hotel, she, like, I had this thing, and this happened with the Irish Mafia series, where, like, the girl would, like, go in the bathroom, and she wouldn't be doing shit, or she'd be looking at herself in the mirror, and, like, I'd be like, oh, I gotta piss, you know, like, and she's just fucking in there. She was in there, standing there, just looking at herself, and I was like, well, I need to go in, I gotta piss. And I don't even think I realized she was in there. I open the door, go in there, and then the dude points at me, and he's like, hey, that's not okay. I said, man, you talk to me crazy like that, man? Fuck you, man. Dude didn't do nothing, man. All these dudes that like beat on women, they're always like the most beta motherfuckers. They do it behind closed doors. You know, when a dude actually calls them out on it, you know, then it's like, you know, they're scared, man. Scared. It's always these quiet dudes that beat women, you know. It's never like a big loudmouth guy for some reason. That's just what I noticed, you know. When time I was with baby mama, right? She was pregnant, like 8 months pregnant. We were living at the hotel together. This buddy I had said some stupid ass text. He'd always say these dark jokes, and like I'd read them, just blow it off, whatever. He said like some joke like, what if Marcel kills his kid or some shit, something stupid. He would just fuck around like that. I'd read it, just whatever. Knew he had a dark sense of humor. Wasn't serious, complete joke. Well, the girl I was with at the time, baby mama, she was super insecure, super emotional because she was pregnant. But she was the type of girl where like she would always read like my text messages, always thought I was cheating. She'd go through my emails, she'd track me on Gmail. which would ultimately end up being kind of the reason I left her, because my sister would be like, you know, you gotta leave this girl. You know, we already lost the apartment. I was living with them, my parents. They're like, you need to get away from this girl. She's crazy. You know, she's so dumb. But how is she able to track where you are? You know. And
Okay.
well,
Okay.
anyway, when we were living together at the second apartment, like I already had no job. We were getting kicked out, and we got this huge argument, right? Because she read that text message. She took the phone. She was like, I'm texting him. I hate him. She's like, you need to stop talking to him. And like, she was just like screaming at me, like, fall. I try to go to the other room and stuff. I'd be like, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. And she'd be like yelling at me, you know, like instigating, like, aren't you a man? Aren't you gonna do something? And I'd just be like, leave me alone. This goes on for 20 minutes. She's just yelling. She's making a big deal about this text message. I'm like, dude, he makes stupid jokes, just the way he is. You know, he's an idiot, but he's our village idiot, you know? And like, she was like, no, you gotta do something about this. And I blew up, dude. I've never blown up before. Like, I'm not the type of guy that gets mad. I'm not the guy that freaks out. You know, I don't fight people. I'm not that guy. And I blew up and I just started yelling at her, like top of my lungs. It was crazy. I sounded like my dad. My dad used to do that. He used to blow up, yell at my mom, yell at me. Fucking one time I saw my dad, dude. He got in an argument with my mom, and we had like this closet, and he fucking just started smashing the cabinets, like just busting the door like it was plywood, just punching it like a punching bag. He never hit my mom or hit us, but like he would scream and yell, and he would get mad and smash shit. But yeah, he was doing that, right? And well, anyway, I blew up, and I'm freaking out. I'm yelling. I jumped. There was like this footrest to a chair. I jumped up, and I like smashed it. Like my feet went through the platform, and then I started yelling at her. And then I went in there. I took the phone back because, like, you know, I was like, I want this to stop. I should have just walked out. Long story short, this is kind of similar to the Gabby Petito thing. Like, you know, no argument's worth like blowing up or doing something crazy or hitting your significant other. Nothing's worth that, you know, because long story short, we had an argument, took the phone back. She got all scared like I was gonna hit her. I'm not gonna fucking hit her. I never hit a woman. But yeah, she was that type of girl. She always thought like all this. She had this crazy anxiety, and like she'd always be like, "Oh, somebody's gonna kill me," like, you know, and like nobody would, you know. But yeah, I blew up on her, and fucking, I should have just walked out or whatever. But the reason I didn't is because I didn't have any money, so I didn't have anywhere to go. Couldn't even go to that gas station buy a soda. And I'll tell this story in the Baby Mama series, but cut it short. Moral of the story is no argument is worth it. You know, best thing to do when you get in an argument with your significant other is to walk away. That's what Brian Laundrie should have done. He should have just left it alone. I bet he regrets what he did now. I bet he's scared. He's probably drinking alcohol, paranoid, knows they're gonna arrest him. Just, man, that's crazy, man. And they keep talking about it on the news. Like, don't you think that's suspicious that he lawyered up when he got home? You know, don't you think that's weird? I mean, it's obvious that he murdered her. Like, why would he do that? And man, he should have just walked away, man. You know, that was crazy, man. And you know, I hope he pays for his sins. And God bless Gabby Petito. When I was watching that, man, I hope she was alive, man. But man, she was a good-looking girl. She could have got with any other dude, man. But got with this basic motherfucker, dude. You never trust a man with a shaved head and a mustache. He had like this pubescent mustache, and man, sounds Italian too. Man, fine ass looking girl, man. But fuck, I feel bad for her family. Any of the Gabby Petito's family, or if her killer want to come on my show, you guys can do a split screen interview. If any of her family wants to come on the show, I'll do a respectful interview. I'd like to talk to you guys. I don't know if this video will do well. My last current,
Yeah, her family coming on his show. I believe it. I believe it.
Like, get at least a decent
He did say one day that he was going to pay
because it was a current event.
Matthew Cox $50 to come on his channel. I thought that was a really great idea.
The story videos get more than that, but yeah, guys. So if you never seen me before, please subscribe to my channel. I do current event videos. like this time to time. I do story videos about my crazy life. But yeah, guys, you guys have a good night out there. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, y'all.
Well, I think we all learned something from this.
Spoke to her. So, you wanna do
Okay,
me a
here's the
favor?
actual
Let's go
footage.
ahead
No,
and
no, no,
step
no, no.
out of the
I'll get
vehicle,
kicked.
alrighty?
Yeah, any of that MSNBC bullshit, they will fucking kick my stream for that. So let's back this motherfucker on up. I don't know, guys. What do y'all want to watch? Do we have anything cool? This sounds like a good one.
This guy wants me, so it's like, fuck, this is like 3 or 4 in the morning. Like, he probably hit me up around like 1, 2 in the morning. He's like, all right, man, all right, $40, we just hang out. And so I'm like, all right. I'm like, it was going on and on, like, no, just hang out, just hang out. He's like, no, but I want to do this, or I want to have like sex, or some gay shit, you know. And I was like, no, fuck that, I'm straight. But it, you know, just hang out. We'll just hang out. Give me 40 fucking bucks. I'll just hang out with you, because I ain't no faggot, you know. No disrespect to anybody gay out there, like LGBT community. Cool. I got gay, bisexual friends. Some of the dudes that are gay, like I know a dude in the concrete industry that's gay. He's a fucking cool ass dude. Probably the only guy I like from that company. You know, we still talk. Cousin's gay. He's in New York. He films movies and shit. No issue with the gay people. So, but I don't like the fucking straight guy here. Dude, you're not fucking straight. You're like, if you get turned on by seeing a dude naked and your dick gets hard, like, nah, fuck that. You're not straight. Man, if I ever got locked up for drugs, dude, I'd have some issues. Just the way I look, dude. Oh, man. Anyway, let's get into the story. So, I don't have a cell phone, so I don't really have GPS. I think my phone got broken, or it was still lost from the whole Lilith thing when Lilith took my phone because she didn't want me to have a phone. It was kind of like an abusive relationship. She was kind of like an alpha female, male, kind of weirdo fucking bitch. And I got drunk. She says I lost my phone. I think she took my phone because I think she was trying to strip my phone away from me, trying to get me to turn on my parents. She was very crazy, and she wanted to take all that away from me, so I would be stuck with her, live with her, and I wouldn't be able to cheat on her, because she thought in her mind, she knew she was old. Her house was nasty, dude, crazy. It looked like a tweaker house, but I don't think she was a tweaker, but I know she was on Adderall and shit when I met her, but she was speeding and stuff. But the same way like guys will like tell girls they can't wear makeup, they can't do this, they can't do that, they take their phone. She was doing that to me, which it can't.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get some Kava Zombie, definitely.
Especially being young, 19, very impressionable. I didn't see these signs, and so it can happen to dudes too. It's not like all like what it's cracked up to be. Like the whole feminism thing, all that. Not gonna get into that. By the way, are there any women that watch my channel? If there's women that watch my channel, please comment down below, because I feel like this is like an all dudes channel.
Yes, women, please comment. We need to hear from you guys the most.
But if you're a woman and you watch my channel, please comment. I'd love to hear what you guys got to say. All right, so I don't have a phone. I was talking to this dude on YouTube. So it's kind of hard to go all the way up to the north side of Indiana. This is at like 3, 4 in the morning. I got to drive from Avon to Carmel, probably like 55 minutes to an hour with all the traffic. You got to go down 36, get on 465, go all the way up around 465, which is a circle around the entire city. It connects the north, east, west, and south side, and then inside 465 is the big city. And on the east side of what's inside 465 is like the straight hood, which is like really bad part of town. Horrible. I got stories about that. That's where that kid got jumped, and that kid were like, he got the living shit beat out of him for spice, for trying to get spice. The one dude that did the pimping thing, or I pimp, whatever. But yeah, that's where you got the living shit kicked out of them. I knew people that had been shot, killed there. It's the type of place where when you go there to go buy some drugs, dude, you do not turn the car off. You just lock the doors and you stay in there. My sister had got robbed at gunpoint in the east side of Indianapolis. She got stuck in the snow. She was going through there for some reason to see her boyfriend, her dirtbag boyfriend. I got a story about him. And her car got stuck in the phone. She's like, oh, well, these 3 black men with hoodies on, or you can't see their face, they're gonna come help me push me out of the snow. Like we're in fucking Avon or Carmel or whatever. And then they pulled out a gun on her and they carjacked her, and then they would end up, I'm gonna save that story. I'm also gonna save another story about my little sister who went to jail because she had a benzo addiction. She was addicted to Xanax and stuff, and like she got in this massive car accident where the car flipped and shit on the highway, and like she was on Xanax, acid, weed, drugs, and like she would end up going to jail, and then she would end up getting like bullied by like this mean black chick, and like she would end up going to rehab after. I mean, my sister is like a submissive, like soft type of girl. My little sister, and my other sister is alpha female. I mean, but yeah, that's a whole crazy story. Another time though. I gotta stay focused. So I don't have a phone. I'm driving, so I'm gonna have. I think on my iPhone, I can pull up the maps. Not my iPhone, my iPad. I pull up the maps, which is only on Wi-Fi, but it works. I think it was, or either it was a phone that didn't have service, but with the Wi-Fi, I put the dude's address in. I start driving up there at like 3 in the morning to see a dude from Craigslist I don't know. I mean, this guy could fucking kill me or rape me. What if he pulled a gun on me and, fuck, this is stupid, dangerous, antisocial personality, stupid decisions. But in my mind, if I get $40, then I can get a subscription to that website and sell beats, and I'll have money, and I won't have to work. I won't need to work at the shitty warehouse anymore. So in my mind, it's a great idea. So I head out, I start driving, right? I'm driving, get through Avon. 30 minutes later, I'm on 465. There's not a car on the road other than cops. Start driving up 465, right? Driving, I start to get to Carmel. The fucking iPhone dies, right? And this guy is like emailing me, but I don't have Wi-Fi, so I can't read the emails. Well, then I have to stop at the, I end up stopping at a hotel because I'm like, fuck, the iPhone's dead. I need to get Wi-Fi to put the address back in so that it'll like load up and get me there. And then because if you load up, like if you don't have Wi-Fi, you can put the address there on Google Maps or Safari Maps or whatever, because iPod, you can put it in and it'll direct you there. It'll take you, it'll like stay, like you don't need the Wi-Fi after that. It'll like take you to the destination. So sorry guys, this is a rough story. Super embarrassing. These Craigslist stories do a lot better than my Irish Mafia stories. So I was like, fuck. So I'm driving around, dude. It's like fucking 3:30, 4 in the morning, right? Sketchy. I think I'm driving around in my dad's Beetle too. Like my dad, for some reason, my dad got a job up in Chicago. This was before the Prius, and he thought, oh, I'll get a small car because he had to drive up to Chicago every week or something. So there wasn't a Prius there, so he got a small car to save gas or whatever. So I was driving the Beetle, right? Because it was a shitty car that he gave me because he had a kind of nice car. Or it might have been the 1999 Prius. But anyway, nevertheless, driving around, I'm lost. I'm like, fuck, man, like I'm not gonna be able to get this money. I gotta do this. So I end up stopping at a hotel. I'm like, oh, please have Wi-Fi. Please have Wi-Fi. I pull up like in the front. You know how like hotels, they got the roof over where you can park and get your bags in case it's raining. Then you pull off, park your cargo in the building. Well, I park under the thing and I sign in, and they got the guest Wi-Fi. There's no like password because we're in the rich part of town, right? You know, you can tell you're there. You're seeing big houses, nice architecture, good landscaping. So I put the shit in. I check. I got on the Wi-Fi. The dude's emailing me like, "Where you at? Where you at?" I thought you're not coming, because I sent him pictures. He's like, "Let me see what you look like. Y'all look good if you're gonna hang out with me." So I sent him some like emo pictures where I'm like, "Yeah." I got like 2 tattoos, maybe like one over here. I had this neck tattoo. I got that in high school, and like I'm doing like my emo like, or the thing we hold the camera up. Looking back at it, that shit looks gay as hell, but the dudes that, like I said earlier, the dudes that were like doing that shit at that time with like the screamo, like Parkway Drive, like Carnifex, The Day to Remember, Warp Tour guys, like Warp Tour, everybody there dressed like that. You know, those were the dudes that were getting laid. That's why I dressed like that. And I like that music. But I thought that was cool. It's kind of like when you go back to the 80s and like you see like the guys with like the curly hair and long hair, the tight pants and shit. You look back at that and you're like, man, it looks gay as hell. But then it was cool. Like my dad would be like, nah, man, that's the way it was to look back then. You know, those guys, they were getting laid. Well, like, so I stopped at this hotel. This dude's emailing me on my Gmail, and he's like, I thought you're, like, because it's taken me forever because I got the thing died, so I had to go find a hotel and all that shit. I was about to go back, but I stopped at the hotel, and I'm kind of thinking maybe this is stupid. I don't know if I should do that, or fuck, I don't even think I thought I was so dumb. I stopped at the hotel. Since I'm not in the hood, they don't have a password. I get on the Wi-Fi. He's sending me these emails like, you're not coming. I should have known. You're wasting my time. Oh, are you coming? Are you coming? Like a bunch of emails. Come on. It's getting late. Are you coming? Blah, 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 blah. Like, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'm coming. My fucking shit died. I had to stop and get Wi-Fi. Send me your address again. You know, I'll be there in like 20 minutes or whatever. And I don't have a phone, so I can't call him when I'm there. So he sends me like the address. And like, I think he didn't send like the right house number or something. So I'm like in his neighborhood. So I get it. I start heading over there, right? I finally make it to the neighborhood like 20, 30 minutes later. I see these big, like, nice townhouses. Like, they're townhouses, but they're just big, like almost like it's like they're like 3 stories, like expensive architect. Like, you gotta be rich to have them. Like 400, we're probably talking about $400,000, which in the Indiana, the price of living is pretty cheap for housing, but these are like 400 to like $1 million homes. But they're townhouses. Very nice, very rich neighborhood. Even just driving through that part of town, houses everywhere. Huge. If you're from Indianapolis, Carmel is the rich part of town. It's where doctors live. It's where the computer tech people live. Like, It's where fucking Jared Fogle lived, which I'm gonna do a video about. You know, people with a lot of money. And so finally show up, right? Everybody in that neighborhood's sleeping because like all the lights are turned off in the house. Well, I think he had sent me like the wrong address, or not the wrong address, just the wrong house number, or maybe he didn't, but I like for some reason I couldn't find it, or I think I just pulled up to the where the GPS brung me and I thought, oh, that's the house, right? So I go up to the house, right? These big townhouses, and this is a place too where like if you're like ringing doorbells at these rich neighbors, these people are like very worried about people from the east side coming and robbing them, like coming with guns, fucking breaking in, jacking motherfuckers. There's been people there that like kicked in doors, stole, like gangsters stealing shit, tying everybody up, fucking raping people's wives in front of them and shooting them in the head and taking all their money and their jewelry. Like these people, they have money, they're paranoid, they don't, that's why there's gated community, sometimes there's security. But I start ringing doorbells because I think I'm at the right house, but I'm not. But I'm ringing the doorbell, and then I ring it again, and then I ring it again, and then nobody answers. So I'm like, okay, well maybe it's the house over here. So I'm ringing the doorbell. I may hear a dog bark, ringing the doorbell. Oh, nobody there. Go over, ringing the doorbell. Nobody answers, right? So I'm just kind of walking around. I'm just ringing doorbells.
Oh my God! Just
Fucking
walking around in a
sketchy
rich
this house.
neighborhood,
4
ringing
in
the
the
shit out of
morning.
people's
These
doors.
rich people are getting
3 in the
I don't know
morning.
if any of them woke up or not, or if they did. I mean, that would scare the shit out of me, dude. At 4 in the morning, if someone's ringing my doorbell, I'm gonna jump out of bed. Like when I was talking about in that one video where like when that guy was, I thought the guy was kicking in my door and like heart's beating. You know, I'm surprised nobody called the fucking cops, dude. And if they called the cops, could you imagine how that'd be? Like, what if they like start doing their questions? Why are you here? And then like they're like, oh, well, let me see your phone. Oh, go through the phone. Oh, are you a prostitute? Like, fuck, I could have got arrested. I'm not. I didn't mean to do that. Like, I'm going there to hang out.
I am not a
Who knows how that
prostitute.
could
I'm an
turn out. They could
escort.
have thought the whole wrong.
You better
thing
get it
about
straight,
I mean,
buddy.
This was sketchy. This is probably one of the sketchiest things I've done. So I'm walking around there. It's like winter time too. It's pretty cold. And this fucking guy comes out and he's like, excuse me, sir, can I help you with something? And I was like, oh yeah, he's like, are you lost? Are you looking for somebody? I was like, yeah, I'm looking for somebody I was talking to online. Supposed to come to this certain address, you know. Yeah. And he's like, oh, yeah, I think you're looking for me. Why don't you come inside? I go inside, right? As I'm walking in, he's like, yeah, why don't you come upstairs? So I'm walking in this big fucking house, dude. I think he said it was $500,000. It's a townhouse that you can buy. Like you buy a townhouse, but the difference is with a townhouse, like people take care of your landscaping and stuff for you. So it's kind of like an apartment where like they take care of everything around it, but you own the house. So it's just basically a big house, right? Big, expensive, just marble cabinets, glass, just the whole nine. It's 3 stories, right? There's nice couch, nice furniture, big TV. Well, this dude's a big fucking dude. This dude's like 6'6", big white guy, very like professional. very soft-spoken, rich, like very rich. So he's like, yeah, why don't you take a seat? And what happened? Okay, yeah. So I sit down, right? I'm sitting there, and he's small talking, and I'm like, yeah, all right. And then he gets down on his knees while I'm sitting on the couch, and he tries to take my pants off, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like fucking, what the fuck's going on, man? I thought we were hanging out. What the fuck? You know, I ain't gay. I ain't doing none of that gay shit. I don't know what I was thinking, but he's like, what? Whoa, what? And he starts freaking out. And I was like, yeah, but oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Right before that, I was like, yeah, man, yeah, sorry. But right before this though, I was like, yeah, I couldn't find your house. He's like, yeah, were you having trouble getting here? I was like, yeah, I was walking around ringing on doorbells. I thought I had the wrong house. I was trying to look for the house, and he was like, oh my god, because this guy's rich. He has a professional reputation. You know, he, you know, like, isn't that like bad? You know, like he was like, oh my god, he's like, I am surprised the cops weren't there. Oh my god, this whole thing. Oh my god. And if I was in Albuquerque, I got another story about the first time I went to work for the Gypsy. It was only 2 weeks, so I was like 19. No, I think I was 20. I wasn't 21. I know that because people were buying me alcohol. But I went to go see this girl that I met off a dating website. And Albuquerque's like crime everywhere, so there's tons of police. And I was just driving around looking for the house, and I stopped for a second, tried to find the house or whatever, and then I finally found it as I'm pulling over. Like a fucking cop already comes behind me, like somebody called in on me just for being there. But luckily, I'm in Indianapolis, or the north side, where like crime's not so much. It's different in the east side, but yeah, no cops came, so you know. But it was risky; it could have happened. Last thing I want them to think is I'm some prostitute and I gotta go to fucking prison in fucking downtown Indianapolis with like some fucking prostitution charge or some shit, even though I'm not really a prostitute. And in court, I'd be like, well, I was just going there to hang out with the guy because that's actually what I thought. I'd be like, oh you're just going to hang out. Yeah. No, but seriously. So anyway, he starts trying to suck my dick. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm freak out. I fucking freak out. Like what the fuck, dude? I thought we were hanging out. And he's like, what? Huh? I was like, yeah, I thought you were going to pay me $40 to hang out with me. That's what we said. I said it to you like 40 fucking times. You know, and I'm so fucking stupid that I think that's what's going to happen. It didn't. He was like, oh my god, I'm sorry, oh my god. He's like, oh my god, I can't believe this. He was like, you know, I'm a professional, you know, I can't, you know. And I was like, yeah, man, I mean, you know what, whatever. Gets really awkward. I'm like, and I'm standing there now, and he has his back towards the stairs, the only way you can go down. And this dude's like 6'6", so I'm like standing there, and I was like, fuck, man, but I was like, man, I really need that $40 though. I mean, like, I don't want to do any gay shit, but you know, can I have that $40? He's like, oh, you know, come on, I mean, I can't give it, you know, yeah. He was like, what if I just lay on the couch and beat off? And you watch me. You don't have to do anything. I won't force you to do anything you want to do. You just stand there and look at me, give me fucking $40. Which is not a lot of money. I don't know. I got this dream. Make beats, man. Make money, yeah. I was like, all right, dude. So I'm standing there, he gets on the couch, right? And he was like, "Hey man, come on, watch some porn, man. Watch some porn." And like watching like this Japanese porn shit or whatever. He's like, "All right, man, I just want you to watch me. I just want you to watch me jerk off. That's all you gotta do. Just watch me jerk off, right?" This dude strips down naked, right? He starts beating off, right? He's watching porn on his phone. Then he's looking at me. Watching porn on his phone, looking at me, right? And this dude's just fapping it, dude. Just fapping. No lube, nothing. Like just getting it, getting it, getting it. And you know, at this time, I'm broke. I have no way to get money. So I'm like, all right, no gay shit. I'm straight. You know, beats off, whatever, fuck it, you know? Ain't like, fuck, when I watch porn, you know, see a gay dude, or not a gay dude, gotta get some comments on that. Oh, he's really gay. He probably screwed the guy. I didn't. This is a true story. All my stories are true. I'm not Ryan Leone. But yeah, he's like beating off. And he's looking at me, dude. It's like the weirdest fucking thing, the lowest thing I've probably ever done. This is gonna make some of you motherfuckers feel good about your shit. But can I have that $40? He's like, oh, come on. I mean, I can't give it. Yeah. He was like, what if I just lay on the couch and beat off? And he starts freaking out. Yeah. And he's like, oh, yeah, I think you're looking for me. Why don't you come inside? I go inside, right? I was walking in. He's like, yeah, why don't you come upstairs? So I'm walking in this big fucking house, dude. I think he said it was $500,000. More, it's a townhouse that you can buy. Like you buy a townhouse, but the difference is with a townhouse, like people take care of your landscaping and stuff for you. So it's kind of like an apartment where like they take care of everything around it, but you own the house. So it's just basically a big house, right? Big, expensive, just marble cabinets, glass, just the whole nine. It's 3 stories, right? There's nice couch, nice furniture, big TV. Well, this dude's a big fucking dude. This dude's like 6'6", big white guy, very like professional, very soft spoken, rich, like very rich. So he's like, yeah, why don't you take a seat? And what happened? Okay, yeah. So I sit down, right? I'm sitting there, and he's small talking, and I'm like, yeah, all right. And then he gets down on his knees while I'm sitting on the couch, and he tries to take my pants off, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like fucking, what the fuck's going on, man? I thought we were hanging out. What the fuck? I ain't gay. I ain't doing none of that gay shit. I don't know what I was thinking, but he's like, what? Whoa, what? And he starts freaking out. And I was like, yeah, but I forgot to tell you. Right before that, I was like, yeah, man, yeah, sorry. But right before this, though, I was like, yeah, I couldn't find your house. He's like, yeah, were you having trouble getting here? I was like, yeah, I was walking around ringing on doorbells. I thought I had the wrong house. I was trying to look for the house. And he was like, oh my God. Because this guy's rich. He has a professional reputation. He like, isn't that like bad, Like, he was like, oh my God. He's like, I am surprised the cops weren't there. Oh my God, this whole thing, oh my God. And if I was in Albuquerque, I got another story about the first time I went to work for the Gypsy. It was only 2 weeks, so I was like 19. No, I think I was 20. I wasn't 21, I know that, because people were buying me alcohol. But I went to go see this girl that I met off a dating website. And Albuquerque's like crime everywhere, so there's tons of police. And I was just driving around looking for the house, and I stopped for a second, tried to find the house or whatever. And then I finally found it as I'm pulling over. Like a fucking cop already comes behind me, like somebody called in on me just for being there. But luckily I'm in Indianapolis, or the north side, where like crime's not so much. It's different in the east side, but yeah, no cops came, so but it was risky. It could have happened. Last thing I want them to think is I'm some prostitute and I gotta go to fucking prison in fucking downtown Indianapolis with like some fucking prostitution charge or some shit, even though I'm not really a prostitute. And in court, I'd be like, well, I was just going there to hang out with the guy, because that's actually what I thought. I'd be like, oh, you just go and hang out. Yeah. No, but seriously. So anyway, he starts trying to suck my dick. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm freak out. I fucking freak out. Like what the fuck, dude? I thought we were hanging out. And he's like, what? Huh? I was like, yeah, I thought you were going to pay me $40 to hang out with me. That's what we said. I said it to you like 40 fucking times. And I'm so fucking stupid that I think that's what's going to happen. It didn't. He was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm sorry, oh my God, oh my God. He's like, oh my God, I can't believe this. He was like, I'm a professional, I can't, and I was like, yeah, man, I mean, whatever. Gets really awkward. I'm like, and I'm standing there now, and he has his back towards the stairs, the only way you can go down. And this dude's like 6'6", so I'm like standing there, and I was like, fuck, man. But I was like, man, I really need that $40 though. I mean, like, I don't want to do any gay shit, but can I have that $40? He's like, oh, come on. I mean, I can't give it. Yeah. He was like, what if I just lay on the couch and beat off, and you watch me? You don't have to do anything. I won't force you to do anything you want to do. You just stand there and look at me, give me fucking $40, which is not a lot of money. I don't know. I got this dream. Make beats, man. Make money, yeah. I was like, all right, dude. So I'm standing there. He gets on the couch, right? And he was like, hey, man, come on, watch some porn, man. Watch some porn. And, like, watching, like, this Japanese porn shit or whatever. He's like, all right, man, I just want you to watch me. I just want you to watch me jerk off. That's all you gotta do. Just watch me jerk off, right? This dude strips down naked, right? He starts beating off, right? He's watching porn on his phone. Then he's looking at me. Watching porn on his phone, looking at me, right? And this dude's just fapping it, dude. Just fapping. No lube, nothing. Like, just getting it. And, at this time, I'm broke. I have no way to get money. So I'm like, all right, no gay shit. I'm straight. Beats off, whatever, fuck it, Ain't like, fuck, when I watch porn, see a gay dude, or not a gay dude, gotta get some comments on that. Oh, he's really gay. He probably screwed the guy. I didn't. This is a true story. All my stories are true. I'm not Ryan Leone. But yeah, he's like beating off. And he's looking at me, dude. It's like the weirdest fucking thing and the lowest thing I've probably ever done. This is gonna make some of you motherfuckers feel good about yourself, because at least you didn't get this low. He's fucking just getting it, man. Fucking beating off, right? He's like, yeah. He wasn't saying that, but he was like groaning and shit. He's beating off for like fucking 20 minutes, dude. I was like, man, I was just thinking to myself, man, the fuck, what the fuck am I getting into? Because he was like, before that, he was like, yeah, like, he's like, you actually thought that we were just gonna hang out at 4 in the morning? Like, who does that at 4 in the morning? Like, what were you thinking? I was like, I don't know, dude. I'm 19. I'm retarded. Yeah, I'm an idiot. But yeah, he beats off. He finishes. And I was like, all right. So and then he starts talking to me a little bit. He's like, hey man, you're pretty decent looking. Like what are you doing? He pretty much starts insulting me now almost in a way, because he's like, what are you doing on Craigslist, man? You look too good. Because I was telling him like, yeah, I was really on there to get with women because I'm straight. And but even before that, he was trying to do some gay shit, like trying to talk me into it. Like he's like, well, I'm straight too. He's like, I'm married. It's just something I do. He had some weird justification, like he was straight, but like for some reason, like he's like, I'm straight, but I just want to beat off in front of a dude, but like I'm married. Which I ain't seen a woman there. Like it made no sense to me. I don't know. He was probably lying, but yeah, he's beating off, and he's like, man, good looking kid. Because this guy was an intellectual. Because I was like, man, how much is this place worth, man? Like when I walked in there, I was like, man, that's a nice fucking house. He's like, 500,000. And I was like, damn, man. I was like, what do you do for a living? He's just like, I'm just gonna say business. Like, you can't tell me. Like, he probably didn't want me to know where I worked, obviously. But yeah, so yeah, you fucking beat off, finished, and like I was just standing there, dude. I felt weird, man, dude. And I was like, he's like, yeah, man, good looking kid. He's like, what are you doing out on Craigslist? Like, what the fuck, man? You should be in school. He's like, you look like you say you're a smart kid. You got potential. He's like, man, because I was in college. And I was like, oh, I did some landscaping. Well, the reason I came here is I'm trying to make $40 to make some beats, because I got this music thing. I want to start selling these online, and that's why I need the money to get subscription to put them on there. He's like, oh man, why don't you go to school, for music theory, blah blah blah, yeah. Dude was gay, that was really gay, but it's not like he forced me to do anything. Like, I could have just left. He was like, you can leave. He didn't force me to do anything. What he said, I mean, it was nice from what he said, but like, yeah, it was just a complete big misunderstanding. But in my mind, I'm like, fuck it. I drove a fucking hour here. I have no money. I gotta afford cigarettes, all that, no job. I was like, fuck it, dude. Just beat off, man. I need some fucking money, dude. And, I didn't have to touch him. Didn't do anything to him. He didn't touch me. So, fuck, $40. So he was going to get me the money, and he pulls out the money. I was like, and he said like 40. Or I was like, man, can you just give me 100? Or maybe the deal was 100, but like, he was like, yeah, the thing, it may have been 100, or it might have been 40, but like, I was like, man, can you give me 100 for that? Like, came all over here, like, 100. He's like, oh no, 40. Because this dude's a businessman, so he's all business savvy with money and shit, and sales or whatever. And I was like, hey, can you give me some money, or to give me 100 or whatever? He's like, nah. He's like, just 40. And I was like, and he was like, yeah, well, you didn't really do anything. You just stood there. And I was like, yeah. Took the $40, went home. Fucking the music thing never ended up working out. It was kind of a scam. I made the beats, uploaded them. There's people on there making way better beats, like real professionals. But once you sign up for the website, then they want you to pay more money so they can advertise your beats throughout the website. And I was selling the beats for a little bit. I was like, fuck it, I'll just sell them for 75 cents. What if I get one, just to see how it worked? Whole thing never ended up working out in the first place. All that for nothing. So yeah, if you young guys out there, don't ever get yourself in those stupid ass situations like this. What if I went to some dude on the east side and I got fucking raped or something? Could you imagine if I got raped? That'd be the most damaging, horrific experience ever. But this is the Craigslist story finale. Was gonna put this on the $50 tier. I'll just put it on the $20 tier. But yeah, I'll put the first one on YouTube. But to get people over there. But yeah. Dumbass, huh? Gonna get them hate comments. Oh, I bet he's gay. I bet he screwed the dude. Undercover faggot. Well, no. Story's true, and that's what happened. Come on. Ain't that bad. I mean, Ryan Leone, his story, if you're on his Patreon, same thing happened pretty much. Old dude was beaten off in front of him. He didn't touch him. Well, he may have been lying. Who knows? But, yeah, those are the low things you do when you're on drugs. You don't have any money. You're antisocial personality. You're a lot of us are, which just means that you just don't have any care for the law or whatever, or you just, I already told you guys. But, yeah, be safe out there, because what if I went to some gangster's house? He was like, man, I'll pull a gun on you, you fucking bitch. You came over here for I thought you were gonna pay. We were gonna do this, man. Hey, you ain't leaving, man. Blah, blah, blah. Who knows? Or what if it was a fucking serial killer? Some Ted Bundy. I could have walked into not Ted Bundy, what was his name? The dude that would get the black dudes and he'd drug them and then he'd rape them and eat them. That one serial killer. God, I never think of the names, and I know them. You guys know what I'm talking about. Put in the comments. It's Jeffrey Dahmer. I could have walked into a Jeffrey Dahmer's house and never walked out again. And fucking killed my head in the freezer. Yeah, controversial story, but the story's done. That is the Craigslist fucking finale. Crazy fucking story. Make fun of me if you want to. I'm sure someday there'll be a Mars World Uncensored Exposed Reddit page. This will probably be on there. But I'm happily in a relationship. I got a fiance, and we all do stupid shit in life. And yeah. I don't know, man. Hey, man, those good looks give you money, though. Shit. Almost had a girl pay me once to make some money. Whatever, I'm dragging this out. I need to do Irish Mafia now, so it's already fucking 12, almost 1 in the morning. I gotta get these videos up, man. I'm taking YouTube serious now, taking it to the top. Please share these videos on Reddit, anywhere. I'll cash up you money. Just do it to help me, please. I want to be your favorite YouTuber. I want to engage in the audience. Please hit me up. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. Gotta work on more videos. Gotta go to bed late tonight, man. Peace.
Oh my god, so that was kind of badass. I did not expect that. Let's see, I'm trying to find that one. Now, this is the one that I had gotten it was the Jared Fogle, where's it at? Yeah, here it goes.
Back them real quick. No, I won't, bro. Whew. So you guys seen what happened to Jared Fogle? I'm gonna tell you what happened to Jared Fogle. So I know you guys recently just seen the the Craigslist video I did, where I went up to the north side of Carmel, Indiana. I was putting ads out at Craigslist all the time, like a couple a day.
Yeah, we're gonna do some kava, but I had to get this out of the way, Josh. How you doing, buddy?
And with the Lilith story, when I told you about how I was with that crazy lady, she was an older woman. That's kind of why I had some attraction to her. But you know, I didn't really, especially later. I guess I maybe kind of did at first, you know, because she was older. She'd pick me up, drive me around. Didn't have a job. It was wintertime. Just got out of high school. She said I could come live with her in her house. She was buying me cigarettes. She used to smoke Camel Turkish Royals. It was before like the vapes were real popular at that time. They weren't very good. They're like the ones with you would have to like fill them up. Like they weren't like the big cloud machines yet. They were like the little $20 tier members that are women. And I did a whole story on that if you guys haven't seen it. But anyway, so that story though, so when I was putting those ads up there because I was looking for women, thinking in my mind I had this, you know, when you're young you have like these unrealistic like thoughts and dreams and whatever, and I thought like just this hot, like, you know, like soccer mom with like big breasts and like thick thighs, you know, because I don't like skinny women. Like I like them thick. Like for some weird reason I like big boobs, like ass, thighs. Like I don't like the skinny petite girls. And a lot of guys I know are like, oh, what, you don't like that? Like my boss is like that. He likes some skinny. And like I don't know, like when I want a woman, you know, like I want a woman, like I want like the woman, that the hourglass, or like kind of thick, maybe even chubby girls, kind of like I like that, you know. And so I put these ads up, but this guy would just for like months. Hey, had the same little copy and pasted thing he probably sent to everybody. Hey, straight guy here. Hey, straight guy here. And he probably liked younger dudes that were like, you know, looked like me and shit. And he was like, he'd send the message like, oh, you know, I'm straight. You know, it's okay. It's just something I do occasionally. You know, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I wasn't interested. And I told you guys, I tried to hang out with him. I thought we were, like, I kept telling him, no, just hang out, watch some videos, you pay me. We just hang out, watch videos, you pay me. Because in my mind, I needed the money to, because I thought I could make the beats, because that's what I did back then, was make beats. Or I made EDM, but then I was like, oh, well, I can make beats and sell those, because there's a market for that. So I thought if I got the $40, you know, because there was no other way, which is so ridiculous for me now. Think I would meet someone on Craigslist to get $40 for some weirdo shit at 4 a.m. when I gotta drive all the way in the north side at 4 in the fucking morning? Like, who the fuck does that? Like, that's just the ridiculous stuff. But that's the thing, is nothing bad happened to me really before that time. This is before Irish Mafia. This is before all that. So nothing bad happened to me. I mean, I could have got raped, like straight up could have got raped. What if I like went to some guy from the east side, some like big black dude that just got out of prison, who was like into gay dudes, and he was like, nah, man, fuck that. You came over here, man. You came over, you tell me all this bullshit. Nah, man, you just sit down. I'm gonna lock the door. Like, I could have got raped. You know, it's fucked up. What if he pulled a gun on me? I don't know. But, you know, I got lucky in that situation. The dude was cool. Like, he was cool in the extent that, like, when I told him, I was like, dude, no, I thought we were really just hanging out. He's like, what? He's like, dude, you thought we were just gonna hang out at 4 in the morning? Because I think when I was telling him, like, oh, no, like, just want to watch videos, I kept saying over and over again. And then eventually he's like, oh, okay, all right. I think he thought I was, like, trying to, like, cover, you know, in case he was, like, a Fed or something. He thought I was, like, some rich secret escort. Which, dude, if I was an escort, dude, that'd be $200 an hour. Because on Backpage, there's like these hot like chicks on Backpage, like straight up, or they used to be. And there's new sites now for it. But like on Backpage, and then I read it, oh, fucking like off track. There's not a guy here to be like, oh no, you're talking about this, bro. Oh yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm like, I had those pictures up, and like he thought I was trying to cover, and when I was there, and like, I need the money or whatever, and like, I was like, he started to freak out, dude, because this is like a professional business guy. He's probably making $1 million a year. He's trying to be very undercover about this, and like he started to freak out. He was like, "Oh my god!" And even before that, he was like, "You rung people's doorbells? Like, oh my god!" Like, because the cops could have came and they wouldn't know why I was there, and then they could have checked my tab. I don't know. It would have been crazy. Thank God cops didn't come. That would have been bad. But then I would have got arrested for some shit I'm not even trying to do. Because I really am not gay. But anyway, you know, uh, but he was kind of cool about it, because he was like, oh, he was freaked out, and then he was like, all right, dude, like he was, I could leave. This was an example of why prostitution should be legal, because there are legitimate people that they just want to pay for sex, and if it could be like, not me obviously, but it should be allowed, because then they won't have to get on Backpage and like fucking like all this shit, like, and all this crime stuff related to it. They could just go to an escort company and pay for sex. They have to take their STD test and everything. It'll be regulated by the government, kind of like it is in Las Vegas, and be safer. You don't have to worry about getting STDs, people getting killed, robbed, raped, and it should be legal. And that was an example of a middle class guy that just wanted to pay for sex, which I don't know why you would have to pay for sex. I mean, you have to be pretty ugly or not have very good game. But yeah, I could have left, but I didn't, because I was like, I made a deal with him. I was like, dude, just beat off on the couch, man. I'll just stand there. And I wasn't like, I know you guys are making fun of me, but like, probably like, oh, I bet he sucked him off, or like, I bet I was all like up on him while he was doing it. Nah, fuck that. I was like, nah, dude, no. I was like, I sat on the couch. He sat on the couch way across from me. He beat off, and he was like getting it, like sweating and shit, and like looking at me, dude. I'm fucking freaking out though, dude. Like in my head, I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking freaky, dude. But it was crazy, dude. And he gave me the $40. I was like, oh man, give me 100. And he's like, well, you didn't do anything. Like, all right, fuck it, man. Let's take the fucking 40. And he was all like that business guy, so he had his little clever like sales shit. And like even when he saw me, he kind of insulted me, because he was like, "Hey man, you're a good-looking kid, man. Like, what? Like, why are you on Craigslist, dude? I mean, you can find a woman." Because I told him I was straight. He's like, "You can find a woman, dude. Like, why are you on Craigslist, man? You should get." I was like, "Oh well, I got this thing, man. I'm like DJ Snow, which is what I call myself. I was like, DJ Snow, man. I'm gonna make these beats, I'm a sell him, we got this music thing called Orange Glow, make EDM." He's like, "Oh man, you should go to college for music and stuff." And like, you're too good to be on Craigslist, man. You good looking kid, you gotta, you got a maid, man. Just you gotta do something right, And whatever, I left. Stupidest fucking thing I ever did. Tried to do the Beats thing. It was a scam, kinda. They wanted you to pay for advertisement or whatever. But the reason I'm bringing that up is to explain the comment section, but also, so Carmel up north is over just a little bit east of Zionsville, which there's Zionsville, Carmel, Noblesville. These are the rich parts of town up north. And then the west side of Indianapolis, you got Avon, Danville, Brownsburg, Plainfield. That's the middle class. That's where like the cookie cutter houses are. The people that make anywhere from like 40 to 100 plus a year. North side, you got 100 plus to millions. South side, Greenville, just like Avon, cookie cutter houses, all that. And then you got the east side, which is the rundown houses, the projects, the gangster disciples, the Crips. There's a lot of gangs in east side Indianapolis, especially by the fairgrounds. And inside of, even a little west inside of 465. And then the south side, not the south side outside of 465, but inside of 465, because the city is a circle. There's a highway around it. Like the inside, though, of the south side and the east side are pretty bad. But the south side is where you got the White Hood. Like Mars Hill is notorious for you guys from Indianapolis. It's a massive trailer park. It's a trailer park like the size of like a city. It's like its own township, right? And like the feds raided it, and they found hundreds of guns and pounds of meth and drugs. But then also you got these old houses there, a lot of houses and stuff there, and especially over by I can't think of the name right now. Beach Grove. This is the White Hood, like the rougher white dudes, like the biker gangs, the Hells Angels. Not the Hells Angels, but other biker gangs, and they have like their clubs and their bars and stuff. And it's, the feds raid them, and like I knew a lot of guys down there when I was doing asphalt, like we were getting busted by the feds and stuff for like going down to Miami and picking up coke and stuff. And that last time I was there. But so anyway, Zionsville, that's where Jared Fogle was from, right? Now Jared Fogle was a guy who was very overweight, like 400 plus pounds. He ate he started dieting with Subway, right? So his whole diet became a fraud anyway, because they found out he was really just starving himself. He was eating 2 6-inch subs a day and working out, and that was it. So he was essentially starving himself. He was only getting 1,000 calories a day. So the Subway would later end up having to remark it, like saying, oh, that wasn't really safe. That's not really the way to do it. But, at this time in like the late 90s, early 2000s, they were probably early like 2000, 2001. They were trying to get like a campaign going with this Jared Fogle guy, because it came out in the news and stuff that he said he lost his weight because of Subway. And, he ate these 2 subs a day. He ended up losing a whole bunch of weight and made the headlines in the news. Subway picked him up for a deal, and he got this job pretty much working for Subway. He appeared in over like 600 commercials or something, or 800. It was something ridiculous. And he was like, "Hi, I'm Jared Fogle." He's like, "I lost all this weight for Subway." And over the years, his career started building momentum. He got married to this hot ass wife. He became a A-list celebrity pretty much. And it was crazy. He just from losing weight, starving himself, lost the weight. After this, as his career started building, he was like a household name, Jared Fogle on the TV, on the posters, in the Subway. I remember seeing it as a kid, or I remember in elementary school to be like, oh yeah, the Jared Fogle guy, he lost weight from eating Subway. And everybody thought like, all right, I can just go to Subway and order whatever I want, and I'll lose weight. And that's kind of what they were trying to make it seem like, like this big health thing. Because it was around the time that McDonald's movie came out, where that guy ate McDonald's for 30 days straight. I can't remember the names, but he ate McDonald's for 30 days straight, and then this McDonald's scandal came out, and restaurants started working towards like weight loss stuff and leaner diets and better food. So Jared Fogle is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and he starts doing these charities. I know in Indianapolis he did this marathon run. I know he graduated from Indiana University. He started doing these nonprofit stuff, organization stuff, and then he started going to schools and stuff and helping kids diet. And that's the thing, is a lot of sex offenders they're not like the weirdos that like hang out outside of the gas station, like looking and shit. Sex offenders, and I've met 3 sex offenders in my life. And after I do this little Jared's Fogle spiel, I'm going to tell you guys stories about the sex offenders that I've met. And there's going to be a hater in the comment section. Oh, if you talk about sex offenders, you are a sex offender. Well, no, 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 no. It's 11:23. Okay. That thing's live, so you just here talk to the people.
Wait, what? Wait, is it live? I have no clue if this is live, people. Fuck. I don't know if this is live. Marcel just handed me the phone. Yeah, okay, this is live. What's up, everyone? My apologies. My glasses are broken. Well, I got one lens, but I can't see out of just one fucking lens, so it's really hard for me to see right now. This is Clark, Marcel's buddy. Apologize for the lighting, y'all. We're just kind of killing some time. What are y'all doing? What's in the news this evening? What's going on in the world? We committing crimes? Did y'all hear about what Facebook is doing? The metaverse? That's pretty interesting. That's a little trippy. I got some opinions on that shit. Let's see here. You know, I promise I'm gonna be making a video for my channel. I've actually been pretty busy a couple of days, just hanging with a friend of mine. But I really am going to make a video because I got a lot of shit that's on my fucking mind, just like what's going on in the world, and just like other shit too. Like, oh, here's Marcel again.
Let's go, dude.
Where we going?
You said you want to go to the gas station.
Yeah, let's go to the gas station.
Do I need anything from the gas station? Hold on, I forgot my wallet. Do I need anything from the gas station? I don't need anything from the gas station. You can just buy me some. Wait, where's my soda? Oh, right here. All right. I'm live.
I want some sour Skittles, nigga.
I've been taking a break from YouTube. Work today. No, I'm not drinking anymore. The last time I drank was after I did the little rehab thing where I said I was going to rehab because like 100 people were calling and texting me every day. I'm not talking about like fans and stuff. Well, I mean like just there were some people that were like constantly calling and asking me this or that, or did you taper? Did you do this? Did you do that? Like, and not that it was a bad thing they did that. Like, when I talked about M-Gray, I guess I was drunk and I don't remember it, but I apologize to like anybody I said bad things about. There's been numerous occasions where I blacked out on video and I said crazy shit. Hit me up. You go live all the time. No, I don't want to drink anymore. Oh, dude, I was so hungover. I did that live, and then I drank a 6-pack, and I was like, I was live already, and then I was like, oh, I need some more alcohol. So I hit up Carlos, and I'm like, do you got any alcohol? And he's like, well, I got 2 bottles of cooking wine. I was like, what alcohol ratio does it say on it? He's like 10%, and I was like, fuck it, bring it over. I'm such a fucking drug addict, I guess. I chugged the cooking wine. It was like a pint of like 10% alcohol. I don't know. It was probably like drinking 2 or 3 beers. And no, I'm not drinking anymore. But I got fucking hammered. And then I was talking shit. Like somebody filmed me or recorded me and put something on Reddit. Or that Cree guy sent me a thing saying like I talk shit about M-Gray. I apologize. I'm sorry I talked about anybody. I was blacked out, and but I apologize to her. I did not mean, like I've done this many times where I blacked out and I talk shit about people. I did not mean it. Yeah, man, I don't remember it, man. But
Yeah, I know. Nobody should even be watching my lives. Like when it's at 4 in the morning, it's like, bro, just go to sleep. But I have been a loser lately, not working, so I'd be up till 4.
Casey's right here.
I'm driving Grubhub and doing Instacart.
Casey's right here, right?
Yeah, but it's closed. You got to go to the Exxon.
I want Exxon. Fuck.
But yeah, I've been working my own hours, which sucks. I wish I can go back into concrete, but let me tell you guys something. So, well, I know the lives made my channel like really popular because I would go live and do all like these controversial things. Like this past month, because I had a mental breakdown that lasted like a month long, where I was just getting fucked up, complaining about my life. I was on drugs, doing this, filming that, did meth for 15 hours. How the hell did you say lives are great?
They're fun. Interact with people.
Did you send that?
Huh?
When did you type that? I just saw that in the chat.
I didn't type anything in chat.
I just saw your username that said lives are great. That's weird.
Me? Oh, my phone's in my pocket.
It's you. Isn't
The
that you?
fuck?
Are you seeing that, or am I tripping?
Bro, like look. Look, I don't got YouTube open.
What tip? But yeah, it was weird, dude. I saw Cree upload some old video of mine, and it was playing, and that was kind of weird. It's definitely been a big change, you know. Like, you think with the amount of like attention I get with other channels making videos about me, people talk about me on podcasts, Reddit forum based about me. Oh yeah, you did send me. You sent me $5 today, dude. I appreciate that. You don't have to send me any money, but it did help. I got gas in my car, so I could, because I was on E, and my gas tank was on E, and got me some gas to do Uber. But I appreciate that, Ben, and you and Josh Williams are like my favorite, or like, yeah, for the camera. I found a camera. It's only like $200. It's like $127, dude. Perfect camera just to start out with, because the one I really wanted was like $600, but fuck, dude, I'm not gonna be able to buy that doing Grubhub, you know. But the weekend's coming up, so I'm gonna hustle real hard Friday and Saturday night, dude, and hopefully Monday, man, I'll go live and we'll fucking order that camera, and I'll be back to doing what I normally do. Like, I need to get back to doing videos. I was going live. Really, the only reason I really went live was just to talk to people. I'm gonna run into the gas station real quick. I gotta take a piss. It's nice to see you guys again. Hang tight. I'm gonna go take a piss. Let's go, dude.
You still alive?
Yeah.
What's up, people?
Yeah, he does need a haircut.
Huh?
I told Carlos to make a video, like make story videos, kind of like I've been doing, but like story videos about like me and him.
Oh my god, man.
Like how like we got, like I want him to tell the story how we got into painkillers and how that led into Kratom and driving to Louisville. And it'd be interesting to hear my stories, you know, because I've told the story, but it'd be from his perspective. So it'd be interesting to see a story like that from a different perspective.
No.
But I've been telling him to upload, like if he wants to do YouTube, he's got to do it consistently. Like he can't just do a video once every 6 months.
I will. I've been busy with a friend.
He says he's been busy, but obviously he's at my house right now.
Yeah, you were hounding me to come over, and I got
You
done
could have
with-
said no and done a video.
You would have been hounding me.
Well, when are you gonna do your next video?
Sure, I can do it tonight.
Where are you gonna do it about?
It depends.
Do something that involves me.
Why?
Most of the people that watch you, all of them, come from me, so they probably want to hear a story. Or you can do a story about whatever you want. I don't give a fuck.
No,
I
okay.
gave you. Did that little
You know
tripod
what?
thing
I'll-
work?
Here. Put the camera to me. All right. I actually would like to give my input over COVID because I have a theory. Now, some would say conspiracy theory, but I mean, okay, I will title it a conspiracy because I understand how people could say it so, but I don't conspire much because I understand what's going on in the world. And I don't think it's too far off our marbles to rule out that COVID is something way more than just what we're being told it is. That's what my video will be about.
Yeah. Fuck, I might do a little YouTube video after this live because I found out I cleared up my storage so I can film on here. I'll probably do a YouTube video tomorrow. Yeah, that's pretty much all we talk about on here is drugs, unfortunately.
The fuck,
No, but so I had a major life crisis about a month ago. I lost my job, which was self-induced because of drugs, basically. Yeah, but anyway, I lost my job, and then I kicked Kratom. I was kicking Kratom for 6 days, felt terrible, and then I realized I was like, holy fuck! I got this massive benzo addiction. If I think Kratom's bad, imagine what this is going to be like. And so I opened up a new bottle of Clonzolam. And dude, I've been awake for 3 days. I swear to God, I'm taking the same amount of Clonzolam.
Is this trifecta?
Yeah, but I've been awake for 3 days, or 2 days. I'm sorry. I was awake for 2 days. And then one night I was like, fuck it. So I took the Clonzolam dose I normally take at night, the 13 drops. And then I took a couple extra drops of Flubrazolam and I fell asleep. My theory is that when I order these bottles, which I ordered from Proximo, I think some of the bottles were newer and I think it was underdosed.
Your mom's underdosed. With this dick.
No, but I think my bottle of Clonzolam was underdosed. I mean, that's the only, like, why would I not sleep for 2 days? That's the only thing I can come up with. I bet it's underdosed, and I bet instead of like
Maybe
taking
it's
13,
too
it's like,
much.
no, unless it's like I'm taking 10 drops, but
Oh, your tolerance might be fucked up.
no, if I don't have it.
You can get tolerances, bro.
Yes, I got a tolerance, but that does not explain why I've been up for 2 days. That means it's underdosed. I believe it's underdosed, and I believe that's why I stayed up for 2 days. But
I can do this sober.
so what do you guys think about what Cree's doing? Because the video he uploaded about me today, it kind of seemed like he was making fun of me.
Bro, why are you going on like a little girl? Who cares what he said about you? He's a nice person. You're a nice person. Give it that.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to them.
Which way?
Keep going. Just stop at the stop sign.
Okay, next one.
He likes me. I know he likes me. I got a weird feeling about him, you know?
It's called love.
I mean, that's cool, Korea. Just like sometimes I watch it and I'm like, all right, this guy likes me, but then like sometimes I'm like, are they just making fun of me, or like are they making like a joke out of me? I mean, I guess it helps, you know. I didn't want him to delete those videos he uploaded. Like, I liked all the videos he uploaded of me. I just didn't like the one where I said I was a child molester, because I said that on accident.
The fuck? Bro, that's my dad. The fuck?
Yeah, Carlos's dad's a child.
No, don't say that online.
He don't even do real drugs. Hippie girl says I don't do real drugs.
Who's hippie girl? She hot?
No, I don't know if she's hot. But Carlos, do I do real drugs?
Okay, that's controversial because marijuana is considered a drug, but is it really? A drug could be considered heroin.
Have you seen me do real drugs?
That's controversial. That comes down to perspective because drug to the world.
Have you seen me do methamphetamine before?
Yes.
Yeah, did meth. Meth is a hard drug, and I don't give a fuck what you guys say. Yes, meth is a hard drug. I mean, like, what do you classify a hard drug? To me,
But
meth.
why do you want to boast that, bro?
I'm not boasting it. They're saying I don't do hard drugs.
I mean,
like,
you don't in general.
not every day, but I would consider benzos a hard drug, because I mean,
It comes down to
a
perspective.
hard drug to me is anything that has very severe withdrawals or something like that could kill you.
It comes
And
down to perspective.
Xanax can kill you. I know, but her perspective is flawed.
What the fuck? Your perspective is flawed. You can't say that about someone's perspective.
She's saying I don't do real drugs. Just be. Can you turn the lights off, please?
I mean, what is hard? Put the camera on me. What is hardcore
No.
drugs? Hardcore
Turn the
drugs.
lights on.
Nigga. That is a perspective question. The world tells us drugs are marijuana, opioids, crack, heroin, etc., etc. But what we know in today's world, marijuana, yes, it's a drug, but is it really? CBD, THC.
Yeah, I think you're way off, Carlos. Anyway.
No, what is a drug?
No, they're saying, okay, so so a hard drug to me is like meth, heroin, fentanyl. People say cocaine's a hard drug, which I don't think it is. In my opinion, I think it's more like coffee with a euphoric edge. Like, I can do cocaine, like I can do a couple bumps, and once I come down, I'll feel like shit for an hour. But when I did meth for like 20 hours straight, next 5 days were just complete hell. Yeah, I know. But you guys gotta understand, Clonzolam is one of the strongest benzos that exists. So yeah, so coke can be hard. So basically anything, basically everybody says weed and alcohol isn't a hard drug. Everything else is a hard drug. But I mean, alcohol could be a hard drug if you were drinking it every day, and like you were, like if you're drinking alcohol, like where you have delirium tremors, I mean, that's a hard drug, you know? When Ryan Leone was drinking 2/5 a day.
Your mom's pussy's a hard drug.
When Ryan Leone drank 2/5 a day and he had delirium tremors, I mean, that's hard.
What is emotion dependency?
I have no idea what Carlos is talking about.
I'm trying to figure out my love life, nigga.
Making another charger. All right. I'll have you stay here 15 more minutes. Then I gotta go. I don't want Megan to come home and see you here. Here, talk to the people.
Talk to the people, he says. What's the people saying in the, why did that say all I'm not even, shit, I don't even know how YouTube works. Okay, people, if you really want to know if Marcel's a hardcore drug addict, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't think so. Kratom is a drug, yes. My hair is gonna get cut. I don't know when. I'll cut it like soon. I don't believe this. Megan, I guess I called her fat one day. I don't remember that apparently. But apparently I did. I don't remember. she said as while I was out drunk. I don't know. It came from Marcel though, and I don't really believe a lot of shit Marcel says half the time. But then again, like I'm used to it. Like there's some truth to him. Don't get me wrong, but I'm used to his shenanigans, if you will. Like it's another day. His baby mama, not pretty. Let me tell you that. His baby mama, ugh, like, ugh. I don't. Out of all, just his baby mama. His baby mama. I don't know what that means. A truck in. I don't know what that means. I'm not good with today's slang. I'll tell you what, y'all. Sour Skittles is a shit. Fucking love this shit. Is she thick? Baby mama? Yeah, his baby mama's thick. Yeah. He doesn't need my help with his relationship. Marcel, hopefully, knows what Megan is worth, and if he wants to keep her, cool. But if he keeps wanting to be a little shit, that's on him. I'm not controlling people's reactions. Yeah, that's true. Alpha. Yeah, that's true. He goes on tangents about that. I don't got like enough people to.
Drinking this?
Yes, nigga. I'm like,
oh, where'd my vape go?
Bro, I don't know. I don't know where your vape went.
Shit.
So, yeah, man, I don't know about Cree, man. I don't know about him. I mean, is Cree a fan of my show? Is he a troll? Is this some secret plot? I mean, I got Cree like a shit ton of subscribers. And I'm not saying that in a malicious way. Like, it's good. I'm glad. I hope his channel gets big, honestly. But I was just like, I'm trying to tell Cree that he could, like, he has the potential to do YouTube, like, full time. Like, he has the potential to stop, like, so Cree is a delivery driver at Marco's Pizza. And with his setup, like, his setup looks like Lockdown 23-in-1. Like, Cree could do video reactions. He could also talk about other YouTube videos. Like, I think, like, Cree's been making videos about me, but, like, I really think he could get a shit ton of subscribers if he just made videos talking about just any type of controversial YouTuber. But I mean, I don't see the point of Cree, like, posting my videos because, dude, I only got 500. I'm a nobody. That's why the Reddit page was so weird, because, like, I'm just a loser, honestly. I have 400 subscribers, you know, and I could have been at 600 subscribers, because when I was uploading daily or weekly or whatever, like everything, but like since the past month, I was getting 100 subscribers a month. My analytics said. And I haven't made a video in 2 months, other than some shitty live videos I delete. But I could have been up at like 600 plus subs now. But, collab with Cree. You guys like the collabs with Cree? I like the collabs with Cree. I just, like, I feel like he wants to talk about, like, I wish I could do, like, I wouldn't mind doing a weekly collaboration with Cree. I wouldn't mind, hello, Valentino. I wouldn't, mind doing a collaboration with Cree. Like, if me and Cree set it up to where it's like, all right, every Saturday night at 9 p.m., we're going to do a show. But, like, I don't want it to be, or, like, the reason I don't like it is because I don't like talking about this past month. Like, this past month, I've had, like, the worst month of my life this month. I had a mental breakdown. I got addicted to a drug that's almost impossible to get off of. It's dangerous. It can kill me. I went way down the rabbit hole. I just finally kicked Phenibut 2 days ago. But I can't do concrete anymore because now that I'm tapering off of benzos, I can't sleep like a normal person. So I'm going to start posting every day again. Every day I'm going to start posting YouTube videos again, like real videos. They're going to be edited. Yeah, Carlos, everybody knows about your channel. Well, thank you, Alpha. And Alpha, I know you guys, I know you and M Gray and everybody's trying to give me advice, and you're right. It's just like I didn't delete Snapchat, I didn't delete Instagram. I deleted the app because I was going through such a mental breakdown. I'm depressed as hell. I wake up every day, I see posts about me on Reddit. Like I'm already feel bad. I already have this drug problem, in the lowest point in my life, and then I wake up in the morning and I see people talking all kinds of crazy things about me. Half of the things on me on Reddit are like half true and then half false. And it's weird. I never thought there'd be a Reddit page, but I guess after I insulted M Gray, she changed. Like it was supposed to be a fan page, but now I guess now it's like a hate page or whatever. Which is stupid because I don't hate M Gray. I don't hate M Gray. She was calling me a lot. She was very concerned. She was like Josh Hawkins was before he sabotaged me and stole from me. She was like a super fan, like really liked to talk to me, really liked me, and she'd be like, "You need to take 6 drops off, or you need to do this and that, or how's this going? How's this going?" Like she was genuinely trying to help me, which was a very, very nice gesture. I think she's a nice person. Hey, Carlos has got to leave in 15 minutes. Do you guys want me to go live on my laptop? And I can, if you guys want to take call-ins, we can talk on speakerphone. Should we do that, Elastic? I don't know. Carlos has a girlfriend, and he's asking if these people are hot. I've never seen. I don't know what I've spoken to M Gray for hours, talked to her every day for a long time. I do not know what she looks like, nor do I care. That's not what it's about. I have a girlfriend. She knows that. It's not a relationship like thing. It's just we just talk, you know. But yeah, she's a good person. And I'm really sorry about what I said to her. I forget, you know, I do these live streams and I'm all fucked up. Like I forget that I'll say things, and like, you know, a lot of these fans like really, really like me, and if I say something about them, they get really insulted, understandably so. But I apologize to what I said about her. It was wrong of me. I should not have done that. I didn't even know I did it. I blacked out. I shouldn't have drank alcohol that night, but that's why I'm not going to go on Cree's show anymore.
Oh my god.
Not because I don't like him, but every time I go on a show, like it gets me to drink alcohol. Because I'm like, oh, I just did a good show. Now it's time to go party.
Don't blame Cree because of your addiction.
But, yeah, I don't care if Cree makes videos about me and stuff. I just think he has so much more potential. Like, he could do reaction. I could see him doing reaction videos. He has a nice setup. Like, I wish I had a desk and a laptop like he has. What can you see, Elastic Machinery? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the comments. No, like Cree, I'm not mad at you. I'm just trying to say, like you know what, Cree, when you got mad at me about saying that shit, you know, I woke up the next day and M Gray hit me up. She's like, Cree doesn't want to work with you because you said this, and this.
I'll work with you, Cree.
Yeah, Carlos will go on your show anytime. But anyway,
I'm bored.
well, the point I'm trying to make is sometimes I'll black out on camera, which I won't do anymore. But with life, I mean, there's so much in my life that's going on that you guys don't know about. Well, there's so much going on. There's a lot of bad things going on in my life. A lot of bad things going through my head. The fact that I don't have health insurance is scaring the hell out of me because, like, I don't know if I can get off of benzos without a doctor. And it's been going slow, but a lot of things in life been bothering me lately. So I drank on benzos, like, just because all these things are bothering me. I'm getting drunk. I black out. And then I say shit that I don't mean to say. Like, I didn't even know I said anything about Cree when I woke up the next day. Like, she was mad at, or not Cree, I'm sorry. Well, Cree and M Gray. But the point is I blacked out. So, like, if I'm really fucked up on a live stream, which shouldn't happen anymore because I'm stopping all that. But, like, with Cree and M Gray, I'm sorry about the things I said about you. Yeah, dude, that's the plan, man. And the weekend's coming up, and I make most of my money on the weekend. Like, if I really hustle, I can make the most I made doing what I do is $160 in a day. That's usually only on Saturdays and Sundays. If I can just get that money, man, I can order that camera. I thought about doing like a GoFundMe. I know I'm not going to get all the money for it, but it would help do it faster. Like, I rather do a GoFundMe than a Cash App because I don't want people to think I'm like not using the money for it. But I wanted M Gray to set up a GoFundMe for me. Like, I was gonna have it to where M Gray was gonna set up a GoFundMe for me. I was gonna work too and save up money, and then I was gonna work and have a GoFundMe. And once we got the money, I was gonna send the money to M Gray, have her order the camera to my house so that you guys know that I'm not going out buying drugs with the money. Well, I can, but I don't think I have fans that are gonna drop $150 on me for a camera. Like, I'll get donations here. Like, Ben Gray will send $5. Well, people say I saw something today where they're like, oh yeah, if Mars World thinks that if he gets a camera and editing system overnight, he'll get 50,000 subscribers. It'll be better. It's like, that's not what I'm saying. I do need to make the content better. I need to write key points for the stories so I can look at, like, write out the key, like a script kind of. But I also, somebody hack into my Uber account or my. Do you see this?
What?
It says Mars World Cash App.
Huh?
Somebody commented that's my channel, but I did not type that.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Let me see. Here. Let me
No,
go.
hold on.
Let me go YouTube.
I just saw a YouTube comment.
Are you live?
Yes, that said Mars World
Yes.
Cash App. Is this a fake account? Because that's my account, but I didn't type that. I didn't type Cash App me.
Wait, hold on. Tell
Yeah,
me-
you see, I didn't do that. That's
Yeah,
weird, dude.
Nah, I see. Hold on. Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
not. I didn't type that.
Bro. It says,
He
thanks,
put-
Cree, I'm bored. Tell him to quit being a pussy. Yeah, you see
Are you looking at the comments that I'm supposedly posting?
Yeah. This is live, right?
Click their channel. I wonder if that's one of those fake channels. But that's not. I didn't type that though. That's crazy. I can't type in the chat on my cell phone when I go live on it. Does somebody make like another fake account?
Yeah, that's weird.
No, my girlfriend won't let Carlos stay at the house. Oh, I know what it is. It was probably one of the mods. It was probably one of the mods, and they changed their username to my name, and then they took my picture, which is cool. So, mod, whoever you are, if you would, when I do live streams, put my Cash App thing in there frequently, because that'll help me get the camera. But do you guys think I should? No, I know that's what I want to do. So not only am I going to buy a camera, I have a laptop. I'm going to get a. Well, there's a webcam on my computer, but it's probably really shitty quality. I'm gonna get a webcam, do Streamlab interviews. I'm gonna do Streamlab interviews, and you know how like Lockdown 23-1 interviews convicts and shit. Well, I'm just gonna interview anybody with an interesting story. It can be I was on drugs, I went to jail, I detoxed from methadone, or it can be like I started a business, I was broke. You know, I would like to get. I want to interview Josh Williams. I want Josh Williams to tell us about how he got into sales and how that changed his life and how anybody can get into sales without a college degree. And that would be motivational content. But there was a guy, was it you, Elastic Machinery? Were you the one telling me you escaped the cult? Because I would definitely like to have you come on the show. That'd be an interesting episode, but I could do like this Sean Atwood interview like thing. But that's the thing, guys, is Josh, we'll do I'll interview you. I'm going to interview MS too, because he's a black dude in a wheelchair, but he owns a Kratom store. And I think he has a very motivational video, or he has a very busy proposing tomorrow right now. Sounds good though, bro. I gotta buy a webcam, which isn't much money, but when I get back into the house, I'm gonna tell you a lot of stuff. Yeah, dude, all you guys. I want to interview all my fans with interesting stories, and I want to start a new series. It'll be like a podcast every like Saturday at 8 p.m. We're going to do a 2-hour long show, just like Cree does it, but with me, but it's going to be with other people. And then we could maybe even put 3 people in, but that'd be a good show. But you guys got to understand, my career was concrete. I was doing it 4th year. I was making $21 an hour, which to me, to some of you guys, that's probably not shit. To some of you guys, that's a lot. It was about $1,000 a week. But it didn't matter how much money I made. I was still broke, like every Thursday. I get paid on Mondays. I'd be broke every Sunday. I'd spend a lot of it on like drugs and stuff, which I shouldn't have done. But so I'm gonna keep. My plan is to go back to concrete in spring. But now that I can choose my own schedule with Grubhub and stuff, I'm going to I'm gonna be able to have I'm gonna take YouTube seriously. Like, I want to get better camera, editing software. I want to make it look professional, and I want it to get to where these little side jobs become my full-time job. And I would like to become a full-time YouTuber, like to get paid for it. Because ever since YouTube's been around since like 2005, dude, like I always wanted to do YouTube for a living. I thought that was the coolest job. So, Josh, how'd you get into sales? Like, do you think I could get into a sales job? There's not a lot of sell jobs here in Fargo. Damn, you're a framer, bro? Isn't it time for you to go to sleep, though? I know when I do construction, dude, I go to bed. I'd have to go to bed, like, every day at, like, 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Bye, Manine. I gotta go.
Carlos is leaving.
Gotta go.
I'm gonna... Hold on, let me make sure I got all my shit. I feel like I dropped the vaping. I dropped.
Don't take my cane.
Turn the flashlight up. Oh shit.
Don't take my cane.
Hey guys, I gotta
Here.
let me see. I dropped my vape.
Bro, I don't know.
Oh, right here. You sure you want to stay 5 more minutes, bro? Or are you gonna go home and do a video?
I gotta think about me.
Are you gonna do a video tonight, dude?
Yeah.
Do something that involves me though.
Why?
Tell them how we got into painkillers.
What came back in the car?
What's the most interesting story me and you've been through?
The fuck? I don't know.
What do you think is the most interesting? Like, should we talk? Maybe you should do a story about the laundromat where Ricky threw the clothes out and the cops came.
What?
Remember when, dude? I don't know.
Yeah, but
Just do a story that involves us, and then people can see my story from your perspective. Do the story about how you picked me up from Knoxville and how I escaped the Irish travelers that pretty much held me captive. And then you can tell them. Then you can tell them about how we missed the bus ticket. Remember, I had to pay for that 4 times because we kept sleeping in. Then your roommate got so sick of me, she woke us up. I don't know. Just do a video. Just do. He wants to talk about COVID-19 conspiracies that aren't real.
Conspiracies.
He's schizophrenic, so he says a lot of crazy stuff.
That's true. I own that shit.
All right, see you, man. Do a video tonight. So yeah, Carlos is leaving. I can't have him at the house when my girlfriend's here because she hates his guts. So I'm gonna get my laptop going, and when I do, I'm gonna do call-ins, and I'm gonna have you guys call in. I thought your dad was gonna fly up and take you back for the. That ended up getting canceled, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So hold on a second, guys. I'm getting my laptop out. In the laptop. Get my laptop fired up. I'm gonna go live on my laptop, and then I'm gonna have you guys call in, and we're gonna talk on speakerphone. Damn, man, I should have planned this out better. I'll do another live tomorrow night where you guys can call in. Anybody got any questions? So I was driving Grubhub and Instacart, and I've just been lazy, because I've been depressed and all the shit that's been going on. People talking about me online has really, I'm already been so depressed, and seeing people talk about me online like that, slander me or call me a drug addict or a loser. That's also been making me really depressed lately too, which is why I was a little bit confused about the Cree videos. Now, he hasn't been talking about shit about me. He's been talking shit about Carlos because Nick hates Carlos. Because one time they just don't get along. But Nick lives in Michigan. But he's got to come on the show when I do the StreamYard shit. And he's got to come on the show. And he's also the guy that did meth and got a hooker. I have a lot of stories. I have way more drug stories with Nick than Carlos. Let's see. Who is Nick Tomey? He was the guy that got robbed at gunpoint. He's also the guy that I pimped out technically. Alpha Mint, it's gonna be a long before you make any money, and you're gonna have to grind like crazy and consistent, and it takes most creators a few years to go to the point. Well, I mean, it only took Ryan Leone a couple months, but I never said you said anything mean about Carlos. I was talking about Nick Tomey, a different guy. Tell him, Nick, if he's talking shit out of Carlos, I'll back. Well, Carlos has done a lot of bad things to me, but I also did a lot of shitty things to him too. So, all right, guys. Hey, guys. I'm gonna cancel this live. I'm gonna go live on my laptop, and then we're gonna take call-ins. So, I'm gonna. There are more people talk. You faster, you get popular. But what I was saying was, since I got this job where I can work my own schedule, because before when I was doing concrete, I could only do one video a week if I was lucky. Like just Saturday was my recording day. Definitely didn't have time to order or to edit because I had to get ready, get everything ready, clean the house, get everything ready for Sunday to do another week. When I was working concrete, dude, I was there all day, all night. But now that I'm driving Uber, not Uber, I'm sorry, Grubhub and Instacart, it gets busy at night, and it I haven't been hustling as hard as I should be. Like I'll wake up, I'm depressed, I'll lay around till around 4 o'clock, take my girlfriend to work, and then like at 7, I'll go do Grubhub for like a couple hours just to make my creative money for the day, just my vape cartridges a day, so I don't have to cast for cash apps and be like, guys, please cash at me, I'm broke. But no, I'm gonna start taking it seriously. So my plan is, I'm gonna start waking up at 7 in the morning, start driving from 8 p.m. to around 4 or 5 p.m. or maybe later. I'm gonna get it in. I'm gonna start treating it like it's a real job, like I got to be there at a specific time. By doing that, I can make at least $100 a day. If I make $100 a day, guys, we can have that new camera by the end of next week. We can yeah, I don't know, but I've done a lot of controversial shit. But guys, I'm gonna go live on the laptop. Hold on. All right, guys. I'm coming. I'm hanging up. Turn the phone off. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go live on my laptop, so we can do call in. So yeah. Just I'm gonna cancel this, but just stick around for a minute because you'll see me go live again. I'll be back. Bye.